Here's an email from an employer, and the question is the following. They say this company send employees on training courses, which is a requirement for certain projects. They then sign an agreement with the employee that if that employee leaves the employ of the employer within a 12-month period after the training, the employee has to pay back the training course costs. The question is, can employees refuse to go on a training course due to this agreement?
Oh, this type of agreement is quite commonplace in the workplace, and it's actually advisable for employers to include those in their contracts of employment. Before you send an employee on training, it's advisable to have such an agreement in place, first of all, before you do it. The question as to whether they can refuse, employee can refuse to go on the training course. A lot of times employees will sign this as part of their contract of employment, and they don't realize what the costs are of this training, or they have no intention of staying for a further 12 months. So yes, they can refuse. They've got opportunity to refuse. The problem in this case is if it's a requirement to do the work, that employee might find himself in the cold. He might be retrenched because he no longer complies with the requirements to actually do it. It's an inherent job requirement, so he might lose his job as a result of it. But he can refuse.